How do you explain all the like the rapings of kids among the Catholicism churches? How do you explain those and how they just kind of like moved them around like whales and SeaWorld when they kill their what's it called, trainers? That's kind of fucked up.
Well, okay. Well, let me ask you this question. Do you think that those in authority should have implemented justice immediately?
Well, yeah, they were fucking raping kids.
Okay, hold on a second. I don't listen, dude.
That was my answer.
I know that. I don't need a monologue. All I need to know is it your position that those who stand in the position of justice should have instantly implemented justice?
Yes. Okay. They were raping kids.
Okay, good. Do you want God to implement justice on you right now?
Why would he implement justice on me right now?
Do you want God to implement justice on you right now?
Why? For being a liar and for being what's it called, an adulterer?
Okay, I'd like an answer to my. Okay, I'll repeat the question for a third time. Do not overtalk me.
I understand.
Okay, or you will be muted. Okay, now I'll repeat the question again and I'll shut up. Now, if you don't answer the question, if you give me a monologue that is semi-related, you will be. Now you're muted. Okay. Good, and he left. Which goes to show you he wasn't really interested in an answer to the question, because then I just asked him, do you want God to implement justice right now? And do you know why he avoided the question? It's because if he said yes, he'd be gone.
You will implicate him immediately.
He wants justice for other people, but not for himself.
That's right.
And the reason why there are people who are sinning against other people is the same reason why God allows that guy to keep on sinning. Because God's appointed time to deal justly with evil is on his timetable, not on that schmuck's timetable. And he just said, do you want those who are in the place of justice to administer justice? And he said, yes. I said, good. Do you want God to administer justice on you right now? And he didn't want to answer the question.
Yeah, his line is arbitrary because he thinks his wrongdoings are less than the racist.
He's just angry that people over there who are committing evil go unpunished. Well, how about his evil that he commits before God? Is that going unpunished at the moment? Because if God were to implement justice right now, everybody would be gone. He just thinks he's a know-it-all. He just thinks he's a know-it-all. And by the way, he has an incoherent notion because he just wants God to eliminate some evil, but not all evil.
Exactly. And I bet he thinks it's like white lies. That is not in comparison to when someone murders. So he has a different concept of justice.
Yeah, he just got exposed for his own fraudulent position. Do I find it disconcerting that a little child is kidnapped and tortured and maybe raped and even dies? Is that very unpleasant and distasteful? Yeah. Do I have all the answers to the questions why a God allows some forms of evil and in other instances he has local law enforcement that intercede? Okay, but if we're going to call into question God not adjudicating some forms of evil, we're going to do it in terms of full spectrum. We're not going to do it so that this guy can insulate himself from the same question, because that's what he was doing. That's why he didn't answer the question, because he wanted to insulate himself from God's judgment. There are some, see those guys over there? They're a whole lot worse than I am. And I want them punished, but I don't want me punished.
Exactly.